Music artists and entrepreneurs, what's good? Mike Sarge here from MikeSarge.com, and today is part 3, the final part of how to jumpstart your music career. Oh yeah, I'm so excited because today we're talking about the one thing that many of you guys keep avoiding, the one thing that music artists hate talking about. So as always, you don't want to miss this one. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's work. Salutes to that. Alright, like I said, we're going to talk about the one thing that music artists don't really want to talk about. And what is this thing that I'm referring to? It's the B word.
Oh my God!
No, I'm not talking about the explicit. No, I'm talking about the other B word. Business. Music, business. So many music artists don't want to touch this portion of their career. And why is that? Well, there are a couple of reasons. One, they don't really have knowledge about it. Two, they might just not value it at all. And 3, it intimidates a lot of artists that don't know much about it. But if there's one thing you need to know, it's this. Your career, it's only 10% music and it's 90% business. Now, if you're just doing this for fun and you're just doing it for a hobby, okay, you can ignore what I'm talking about as far as the 10% music, 90% business. But if you're trying to have a legitimate career with what you're doing, then it's definitely only 10% music and 90% business. Now, some of you might be thinking, how? That doesn't even make any sense. No, there's no way that it's only 10% music. I'm talented. I'm dope. I know what I got. I know what I bring to the table. All right, you might be right, but I'm going to give you a quick example to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. All right, let's say that you just want it to be you and your music. All right, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, especially if it's just for a hobby or something that you do to vent. But you're only going to have an inner circle visibility. What do I mean by that? Well, only your inner circle is really going to know about it. Is only going to be influenced by it. So we're talking your friends, your closest friends, your family members, maybe coworkers, but that's as far as it's getting, especially when it comes to doing music without music business. Now let's just say you're like, all right, I'm skeptical of what you're saying, Sarge, but I need you to give me a real world example of why I should even think about music business and why I shouldn't keep, avoiding it. Well, let's think about the elements of music business, and this will be able to help you out. So one element of music business is networking. Part of networking is going out to different events, going out to open mics, figuring out who's in charge of said venues or said events. Also meeting up with other creatives and figuring out who's the top talent in the area and collaborating with them. Now, what's another part of music business? Music business is marketing. Marketing, having flyers for your shows and your performances, promo of your new song or your new album. Even your merchandise is a form of marketing because it's part of your brand. Also, having email blasts for those of you that have email lists as well. What's another part of business, music business? Social media. Yes, social media is involved in business. Putting out engaging content, posting about your journey, making special announcements for your fan base. What's another part of business, music business? Distribution. And when I say distribution, I'm talking about in 2 forms, digital distribution and physical for consumption by your fan base. Now on the digital, I'm talking about iTunes, putting it in places that people can get your content and your music. iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, places like that. And as far as physical consumption, I'm talking about CDs, I'm talking about t-shirts, wristbands, just merchandise like that. And the last part I'll discuss is the legal side. Yes, there's a legal side to business. And what I mean, I'm talking about copywriting your music. I'm talking about royalties, pro organizations so you can get your royalties, you can get your money. And that's not even mentioning radio, PR, building a team, even knowing different roles of your team. Some of you guys don't even know the difference between a manager and a booking agent. Some of you guys are like, wait, I need an attorney to have a music career? Yes, this is just the foundation for having a long career in music. Now, hold up. I know a lot of this sounds intimidating, and this is the main reason why a lot of you guys didn't want to have to deal with this in the first place. But trust me, this is the foundation for having a legitimate music career. Matter of fact, the best thing about it, you don't have to do all of this by yourself. In fact, if you surround yourself with the right people and the right network, you might not have to do a lot of it. You might only have to deal with some of it. Don't be scared of the business side. Don't run away from it because you're going to have to face it at some point. Take it step by step. Use the internet. Check out all your free resources so you can have the best career possible. I'm going to say it again. Take it step by step. And if any of those steps, marketing, distribution, promotion, anything that you don't know about, do your research on it. and get to work. All right, and that's it. That's part 3. That's part 3 of how to jumpstart your music career. If you missed any of the previous videos, don't worry about it. I either got the links in the description or it's going to show up somewhere at the top left or right. Don't matter. You can just go check it out on my channel. And so you know what I'm about to ask you. What'd you think? Did you like this video? If so, go ahead and hit that like button. Then hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if you have any suggestions for topics or things you want me to talk about, make sure you go to the bottom of the comment section and you leave your boy a comment, leave a suggestion, and I will add that to the list. And as always, be you, enjoy your life, live authentic. Salute to that. Catch y'all later.